Steve Seyfried, Case 2, Late Parkinson's Disease, the doctor. What symptoms did you notice first?
One day I was talking to my wife and I thought there was another person in the room, but it turned out to be a lamp.
Did this bother you?
No. It's kind of funny at first, but over time it started to happen more frequently. And then I had this strange sensation of something moving in the side of my vision field. Couldn't identify what it was.
Did you notice any other changes at this time?
A couple of things. First, and most concerning, was that I was having more trouble concentrating. I found I was having trouble getting through an article when reading the morning paper. And don't forget about that overnight behavior. You nearly killed me. Well, I don't remember, so you tell the doctor. Well, one night in the middle of the night, he woke me up because he was yelling out loud and thrashing about, and he accidentally hit me in the face with his arm. That was kind of a shock.
That sounds like a lot of difficult symptoms for both of you to deal with.
Yes, it put a lot of stress on both of us. Then things really got weird when I got a urinary tract infection later. It started out as just painful urination, and before I knew it, he was agitated and hallucinating. He had to be hospitalized. He became so confused. It took weeks for things to really improve, and he never got back to baseline. Things have worsened again over time.
What have you noticed?
Clearly, my cognition has worsened a lot. I'm not able to remember or learn things as well, and I need help doing what used to be routine activities for me, such as paying the bills, preparing meals. And I can't drive anymore. It's too complicated for me. He's really not the same person in some way.
Steve Seyfried, Case 1, Early Parkinson's Disease, the doctor. When did you first notice anxiety symptoms?
It's strange, but about 5 years prior to noticing the tremor in my hand, I started to become increasingly anxious for no clear reasons, which I had never experienced before.
How would you describe these anxiety symptoms?
Just a sense of mental anguish, worry, physical tensions was present a lot at the time, and most days.
Did you receive treatment?
No, I thought it might go away. And then I developed my tremor.
What happened then?
I was afraid to start treatment for the PD, so I waited. And as I found myself thinking about the diagnosis, my future, its impact on my family and career, I started to become depressed.
What do you mean by depressed?
My mood became down a lot of the time. I isolated myself more. I wasn't enjoying things as before. I thought it would get better with time, and it helped lead me to initiate Parkinson's medication.
Did that help?
I started a dopamine agonist. It's interesting. I noticed that both my Parkinson's symptoms and mental state did improve.
How long did that last?
Really? For several years. But then my motor symptoms started to worsen, and I now noticed my down mood returned, this time with poor sleep and appetite, and the anxiety was getting really bad. This time I also became afraid to be in public places due to the severity of my Parkinson's symptoms.